From the 12th of December 2024, Siobhan Haughey and Kregor Zirk would be taking on the World Short Course Championships, and after a successful Olympics, they did not want this meet to be a flop. So after a much needed break, they headed to Gloria Sports Arena in Antalya, Turkey to get their short course season underway. After 2 weeks of grueling training, they would jump in for their last fast workout of the entire camp. And in today's video, I'm going to peel back the curtain so you can watch these two elite athletes train with the added pressure of the World Championships being just 9 weeks away. And when the World Championships did finally roll around, both Kregor and Siobhan were massively successful, with Kregor going up first in a 200 butterfly, swimming a PB in their Estonian record of 150.39 on the way to a 6th place finish, and Siobhan swam a second fastest 200 freestyle of her life, only behind her world record to do the three-peat in the 200 freestyle, winning it for the 3rd time in a row. After an initial loosening off, I'm a big believer of using warm-ups to help develop skills and technique. Now Kregor and Siobhan had their strokes set up, and because they'd be going fast in today's session, I did think it was important to finish the warm-up with some speed. So they whacked their fins on and went 450s, culminating in a 50 that was 30 meters all out, making sure they raced into the turn, got a good rotation round the wall and a strong push off. So 2 100s, pink, 120. We'll take an extra 30 on that second one as you skate out to the 15 mark, which is this little cone. Do you want to go and put some snorkels there or something on the floor?
When I swim over.
Okay. And then we're going to go 4, orange 8 from the mid pool. Let's go on 35 because we're doing 30s. Yeah. Okay? And then you're doing that 300 white swim, kick, swim as a little bit of a recovery thing between the rounds. And then each round we have less aerobic, more orange until we finish with 8 on 25 from the push.
It seems like a lot of orange. Is that like 700?
It's meant to be 625, it's now 675. I added a whole 50.
Oh my goodness.
Actually no, because no, it's more because of the 30s. There's 9 30s, that's extra 45. Woo!
I'm seeing a typo.
There's lots of typos because I put 25 instead of 30s.
You're still doing better than 20.
Yeah.
Shut up, go. Start your aerobic.
No, it's not 0 yet.
You can only go on zeros.
Go 40.
No, we must go on 0. No, we go 40. Otherwise you get cold, the sun's set. Today's session will be working on aerobic power, and the meat of the session will be done via 25s and 30s, some from a push, some from the mid pull, and all without much rest. The main session was split into 5 little blocks, with each block consisting of an aerobic component made up of 75s or 100s, followed by some 25s or 30s that would basically be as fast as they could manage under very tight rest constraints, followed by a 300 white or low aerobic that was swim, kick, swim with equipment, and that was more of a regroup between sets. Over the 5 sets, there'd be 17 fast efforts, totaling 720 meters. 8 of them 17 efforts would be traditional push 25s, but the remaining 9 efforts would be 30s, starting at the 15 meter marker and coming in and out of the turn. Not only would Kregor and Siobhan tell you that these are harder, it also puts a massive focus on the turn, which is so critical with it being short course season. We knew that if you wanted to get on the podium when it comes to Budapest, your turns would have to be impeccable. Rest, straight into that push. 25, 4 blunt, 25 now to 35, 5 meters less. With quality sessions like this, it's important that you pick a stroke that's relevant to you. Now, as you can see, Kregor is doing butterfly but was doing freestyle earlier in the set, and that's because at the World Cups he'd be racing a mixture of free and fly, where he'd actually gone to break national records in the 800 and 1500 events. But when he got to the World Short Course Champs, his main focus would be the 200 fly, even though he would race the 200 freestyle. On the other hand, although Siobhan would do some breaststroke at the World Cups, when it got to the World Championships, she would just race the 100 and 200 free, so she kept on the freestyle for this session. One round to go. 134, Kregor 13.5. 13.2, 13.3. 35, both of you. Oh, Kregor's gone underwater. Yep. Go! Oh, 12-8 Kregor, 12-9 Siobhan. Good job. 2-3 under. 180. Not quite funny. What's up, guys? Wait for you in the end there, Greg.
Very funny thing.
Oh, the last one. Let's go. Let's have it. What are you going to do this every morning?
No, of course. This is how you win races. Gear change and shift down like Fast and the Furious. Very fast. That's like 50 flat days. Like 140 days. Just finished the last round of 25s, 8. They gave me a little stick because I provoked them to race the last one and go a little faster, even though it was orange 8 out of 10 effort. I made them basically go max, which they did a good job of. They went fast, 12.8 and 12.9. That's really good for the end of, I think it was like 28 efforts tonight of the orange stuff. They did 4 efforts in warm-up, so like, 30 plus efforts between 15 and 30 meters, finishing on 12.8, 12.9. It's good. I think like we've been here 2 weeks. They've really come a long way in this camp. From just sort of getting back in the groove after a break after Paris to starting to race and show that speed, which is why they're some of the best athletes in the world. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how they go in the World Cups. I'm sure they're going to try and build through the World Cups and then peak at World Champs in December. So we've still got plenty of time for training for them to be great there. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this little insight into how 2 of the best swimmers in the world are preparing for the oncoming short course season. If you enjoyed this video, do subscribe. There's loads of swimming content coming. And if you enjoyed it, hit the like button too. Thanks, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.
Am I ready for World Cups?
I think so.
I think we were pretty good. I think they were pretty good.
You're really good.
I think we were pretty good. Almost the same speed as we.
I'm dying at the end.
You're not dying. Well, you're very good.
This is like a different, like the breath control is really super different. I feel like that's one thing I'm.
Well, that's good that we have to work up.
I can tell she wasn't really confident because she was
My favorite thing.